Hi everyone, I write young adult contemporary, so I wanted to find a young adult contemporary author that I have not already written about or talked about in this program. So I went to Nicola Yoon's website, and the reason why I chose her is because she is probably the only author that I have ever bought her two books without even reading the back or having any clue what they were about, because I'm a graphic designer and I absolutely went gaga over her cover designs. So what I was hoping for is the website was more of that same. Her book covers, there's a lot going on with them, but because it's all on a white background, they're beautiful. So I found that on her website, and it's very light and airy, and she uses flowers in her banners, and it's very feminine. And I like the way she did her name as a logo, very kind of plain Jane, but with wide kerning with the letters spread apart, and all caps. And it stuck out to me as just beautifully designed. So she did a great job on that. There's not a lot of information on her website. In her biography, she has her official biography, which is, New York Times bestseller, things like that. But then she has an unofficial biography where she says things like she likes to do karaoke, but she's really bad at it, but she always sings Air Supply, things like that. What her husband does, her husband makes custom-made notebooks. She believes in love. It's a bulleted list of all these random facts about her. And it was nice and it was refreshing. And it wasn't like this body of text that I needed to weed through, which I liked it. It was cute. It's almost like her whole persona thing is very cute. And she looks like someone I could really, really be friends with. So then her other, topics for her menu she has a website, a portion of her website for writers, but there's not much on it. It's just basically a list of books that she would suggest reading if you want to write, a contacts place where you can sign up for her newsletter, events, where she's speaking and when, news, telling you all about the fact that both of her books are becoming movies, which is amazing, and actually everything is already a movie. So and some things about her other writings, she's published a lot of short stories and anthologies and magazines, and then about her books. So there's really not a lot of text or a lot of copy, I think, on her website, but I think it kind of works. But she does direct you to her social media, which I find interesting that Facebook is not on that list. So it's obviously like missing. So I kind of am curious about that, and I kind of, it makes me more interested in her. So I went to her Twitter, and that's where I found out more about her. So I think she posts more on Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram more than anywhere else. And her Twitter, you see pictures of her child, her husband. She shares a lot of things. She's very active on Twitter. On Tumblr, it's different art that she likes. So I feel like while her website doesn't have a ton of information, her social media aspect of her author persona is really good and gives a lot more information. So